I'm Jamie Jenkins. I'm the president of Gasparilla Festival of the Arts. I love the artists, I love this group of people, these volunteers, and I love helping our community. So this year we decided to bring in some remote studios. Those are artists doing their art in the park. So it's all different mediums, doing what they do best, but doing it live in the park for people to come and experience, ask some questions, interact with the artists as they're doing their art, learn more about what they do, how they do it, and sometimes even help them create it.
My name is Rojo the artist. I'm a visual artist. I work with different mediums such as toast, popcorn, nails. I also work with spray paint, acrylic paint. Today I'm going to be doing a toast portrait of Jane Castor. Everyone in Tampa knows Jane Castor is the mayor. To burn toast, I use a blowtorch, and I also use a creme brulee torch for details. And I use like a metal knife to manipulate the flame and make lines. Toast is a good medium because it connects with different people. Everyone's had toast in their life or seen toast. So I think when I make art out of it, people are intrigued because it's something that they rarely see.
I'm Janet Eckelman. It's a delight to be here at the Gasparilla Festival of the Arts. This is something that is part of my own childhood. I was the exploited labor as an 8-year-old at my mom's booth. She won Best of Show. She was a silversmith. And I grew up being the assistant who did the buffing and the sanding. And so the sort of beginnings in the craft world and the fine art world really came from experiences here at Gasparilla. I am a sculptor who works in the public realm, creating soft materials that move in the wind and change with light. It's a delight to come here and support artists in many different mediums. I've been giving awards to artists using fiber, as well as metal and photography and glass. It's a very diverse group of artists here. You will see realism, abstraction, expressionistic modes of work. It's been a very exuberant showing of creativity. And people are really excited, having just lived through a pandemic, to be back in person.
My name is Quinn Kale. I paint with oil and acrylic. And I'm here today because we really wanted to get a chance for the local artists to be seen and to see the process behind what we do when we're making our art. I paint with oil and acrylic, and you might recognize my paintings. There are a lot of bright TV-colored people with TV heads and a lot of figures wearing suits. I'm hoping to finish a painting today and finish a painting tomorrow. They were both already started a little bit, so hopefully that helps me out with the timing. It's nice to kind of get out of my own little zone and out of my own little studio where I normally paint alone and have people kind of walking up asking me my process. Doing shows with Delaney and Rojo and the other artists, it's really fun to be able to see them because we do shows together, so it's nice to have an environment where we get to paint together as well.
I'm Tom James, Chairman Emeritus of Raymond James Financial, sponsor of the Gasparilla Festival Art Show. And I really believe that art is one of the most important activities that we are involved in the community. Actually, a lot of people don't appreciate that this has got very high quality, both young artists and very experienced artists who exhibit here. I was a rock and roll musician. I was a guitarist and lead singer, and I had a lot of bands, first in a garage band here in St. Petersburg, but then I went to college at Harvard, and we had the first rock and roll band at Harvard College in 1960. I made a lot of money doing that, and so I got involved in art because I started wandering around New England trying to buy paintings that reminded me of New England where I went to college. So that's how I got started.
I'm Miriam Zims. I work in the visual arts using ink, pastel chalks, and watercolors. I'm an artist with a disability, but that hasn't stopped me from creating. And I'm also in the artist demonstration booth today with other unique artists. And so I'm there with a demonstration of a beautiful repetitive art form, making a funky, abstract, retro kind of piece. Through the Arts and Meta Studio at Moffitt Cancer Center, I learned about the Zentangle art method. And it just is repetitive strokes to make fun, abstract art. And through that, I came through the power of the healing arts and the art to survive. And my life has blossomed in so many ways through that.
My name is Betsy Best. I do relief printmaking, which is probably the oldest form of printmaking. My piece, Twister 2, Twist Again, was selected for the promotional piece for the festival this year. It is a lino cut, and I created it in the intense social separation days of the pandemic. At that time, I started doing images of bringing people together instead of people being separated. And I did images of people dancing, people hugging, and people playing games. And that is where that image came from.
My name is Maria Swire. I'm out of Plant City, Florida. I'm a live performance painter in the Tampa Bay, St. Pete area. I've been painting all my life. My medium is acrylic and raw pigment on canvas. My hair, during the pandemic, I decided to dye it purple. Over the course of life and life experiences, things kind of just end up in my hair, like feathers or yarn or beads, and they're little pieces of my life to remind me of things that have happened. It's my first time participating in Gasparilla. I've been applying for a couple of years now, so it's really nice to actually be part of it and see a long-term goal come to fruition. So I'm really, really happy to be here.
I'm John Shuffle, and I am the immediate past president of the Gasparilla Festival of the Arts. We are so happy to have everybody back in person again this year. Last year, we held a virtual festival, and we gave out over $80,000 last year. And this year, we actually increased the amount to over $87,000. There was so much amazing art this year that it was hard to choose. So for me, the theme this year was tall and slender, just like me.
My name is Aaron Evans. My medium is acrylic and spray paint, a little bit of mural work as well. I'm here today live painting with Rojo the Artist and a TT Art Collective. The piece I'm working on right now is a picture of a lion and a boy walking through the woods together, and it's kind of inspired by the C.S. Lewis excerpt. People ask more questions when I'm live painting because it's a little more interactive. They're actually seeing the process unfold. I'm really excited to be around people and seeing their smiling faces and enjoying this time of art and creativity and fellowship.
My name is Sean Scalise, co-chair this year. I've been volunteering for about 7 years now. Very happy to be part of it this year. We've implemented technology that hasn't previously been in the events and the shows. We're going to be expanding on that in the years coming, so I'm very happy that I was part of it this year as it started.
My name is Delaney Bend. I work with encaustic and oil. And encaustic is beeswax sometimes, but I use microcrystalline. It's like a vegan alternative. This is my first time actually painting in front of people. I just want to have other people witness my process and share that passion of what goes into it while I'm doing it. What makes my art different than others is a lot of people don't work with wax. I had a couple years where I just got to make art and to really dive into the different process that I wanted to. But it's nice to now show what I learned from that time and share it with others again.
My name's Eric Page. I'm on the sponsorship committee. This is my first year on the board. I've been coming for years and years and buying art and had an opportunity to get involved, see how it works and help make it happen. And there are people that have been involved for many, many more years than I have who, are putting in 50, 75 hours a week leading up to this. And it's all volunteer time. It's an incredible sacrifice and contribution to the community.
I'm Jason Keisch from DeWitt, Michigan. I'm a multimedia artist. I make abstract art with tinted epoxy, plaster, quick patch cement, and acrylic paint. I came to Tampa because I heard about the Gasparilla Festival of the Arts. It's been a pleasure to see people so open and interested in art in a comfortable way, kind of like what we used to do.
So my name is Dion Bent, and I am one of the festival co-chairs. As my 5th year with the festival, I'm really excited to see all of the artists come into the park live this year. One of the moments to me that was a surprise moment, but a very happy moment, was seeing Nanika Jones win Best in Show this year. She's just emerged into a beautiful feather in the wings of GFA, so I'm really excited for her.
My name is Anika Jones. I'm a mixed media embroidery artist, and I am the festival's winner for Best of Show. The main piece that won Best of Show is entitled Modern Renaissance. This is a hand-embroidered portrait combining techniques with painting as well as punch needle, and it's actually my biggest embroidered piece that I've ever created. I know a lot of other younger girls of color would be able to look at the portrait and see themselves, but also see their future self once they grow up, and be proud of who they are in their skin. It's just so crazy to me that people are able to look at my work and recognize the power in it. So it has definitely been an emotional ride, but one that's definitely going up and rising, and I can't wait for what's ahead in the future.
I'm Tara Noswilga, and I'm one of the co-chairs. One of the amazing community outreach programs that we offer with Gasparilla Festival of the Arts is our Emerging Artist program. Artists like Nanika Jones really came up through our Emerging Artist program, and just to see what she's accomplished and the accolades she's gotten, and now winner Best in Show this year, is unreal. And she is so thrilled and so supportive of Gasparilla Festival of the Arts as well. It's really why we're all here, and lovely to see.